Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Omega Ruby. And today we're going after another legendary trio of Pokemon. Yeah, and the only thing you need is either Lugia or Ho-Oh. Either one will do. It doesn't have to be from Omega Ruby, doesn't even have to be from a legitimate copy of the game. You just gotta get yourself a Lugia. Or Ho-Oh. Preferably Ho-Oh, because it's way cooler, am I right? Either way, though, our next destination is no, not the Mirage spot over there. Even though we will get to what those Mirage spots are about. Hopefully, one of these days, oh my gosh, we're gonna fly over here to the trackless forest, which is just east of Rustboro City. Wait, yeah. Thought I was wrong, but no, it's Rustboro. I don't know, that's one of the weirdest towns in Pokemon name. Anyways, the trackless forest is just like that. It's trackless. Do you see any race tracks? No, I don't. We got puddles, though. And that's really all you could ever ask for. Anyways, we're going to save real fast in front of this thing because we do not want to knock it out before we capture it. And if you have Ho-Oh or Lugia, then you peer your hand into this hole. Peer your hand into this hole. Doesn't make no gosh dang sense. We got a Raikou. A wild one, in fact. Now, the only factor coming into here is which Pokemon you're gonna get is dependent on the time of the hour. 0 to 20 minutes, you get Raikou. Then I think 21 minutes to 40, you get Entei, and then after that, Suicune. It's kind of hard to, figure out. Come on. That is not cool. Paralyzed on the first turn, no less. That's quite the bummer. Then Hypnosis missed. This is going to add insult to injury. But no, it's kind of hard to explain, I guess. But basically, you can divide the hours of the day into like 3 20-minute segments. You know what I mean? That's what determines these guys. Honestly, kind of a cool gimmick. I saw that and I was like, okay, not bad. Not bad at all. It's kind of interesting. And this paralysis is not amusing me at all. Raikou is gonna wake up. Actually, was he even asleep? Pretty sure he was. I'm very out of it. Either way, though, a psychic attack will not one-hit KO him because Raikou is a bit on the sturdy side. Yeah, and I really love the music here, man. Gosh, has it really been since Crystal since we've heard? No, I guess Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Man, the Johto region is probably one of the coolest if you think about it. It's had the most revisions of any Pokemon game. Out of all of them. Wait, yeah. Because I had Crystal, which, added color and female protagonist. Pretty cool. I think it's the only Pokemon game I actually never purchased. Huh. Maybe we could find a cheap copy of it lying around or something. I love Gen 2. Gen 2 to me is like one of the coolest series. Not series, but parts of Pokemon history. Because I never got to witness it. The most I played of it was Pokemon Stadium 2, as I said in that Let's Play a lot. And, like, that, I don't know, I can just go there and like, this is really cool. And it's always really fresh to me. Even though I played Heart Gold and Soul Silver an abnormal amount. Yeah. Funny story, you guys may remember my Pokemon Gold Let's Play. I was gonna do something, alright, this is talking like history lesson with Johnny. Because it seems like Raikou does not want to get captured. Yeah, it's being very obnoxious. But when I was going to do that Let's Play Pokemon Gold and Silver, in hindsight, it was literally to replicate how bad, or not replicate, but make up for how bad my Pokemon Blue Let's Play was. I was very, very upset with that, that series. But it was kind of just, I couldn't really help it. At the time, I had to move my room around a lot, and didn't have a lot of time to record, so I had to pick a game I knew very well, which is Pokemon Blue. And Red, obviously. But no, the reason those Let's Plays were even created was so I could make Pokemon Stadium 2 a thing, and that eventually happened, and I used, as you know, the team from Gold version in that. So it was kind of like a callback to, my earlier era of Let's Playing. One of the biggest Let's Plays I did a while back was Stadium 1, I believe, and that was really, people thought that was awesome, because at the time, Let's Play was still sort of in, I don't want to say it was in infancy, it definitely was not, but you did not see a lot of people doing... Please. Please. Oh my gosh, yes. Nice! So now we got just the rest of them to go. But yeah, that I don't really know what that story was going. More of the story is, I was really bad making Let's Plays, and I made Stadiums 1, and people were like, dude, you're really good at these, even though they were really bad. Yeah, that's pretty much where I was going. Raikou embodies the speed of lightning. The roar of this Pokemon sends shockwaves shuddering through the air and shake the ground, as if lightning bolts had come crashing down. Raikou, always I think it's Raikou. Raikou, because Raikou doesn't make sense. Nah, who cares? Anyways, I gotta wait about 15 minutes or so to get the next legendaries. So I guess I'll see you guys in a second, once I've passed a little bit of in-game time, and we can capture the next Pokemon. And the next Pokemon that we're gonna be capturing is none other than a blazing presence. Oh, I wonder what it could be. But super helpful. If you guys are just like, you don't have a clock that's in sync with your 3DS, don't forget. You can just press the home button and see what time it is. You don't even have to close the game. That is awesome to me. Anyways, saving again for our second legendary Pokemon of the day. Why do I always do those really weird sounds? I have no idea. Entei. There's always been a Pokemon that's made me a little bit uneasy. I was thinking about this before I was recording, I think it was yesterday, because I was like, oh, I'm going to catch the legendary Pokemon. I never really mentioned this in Pokemon Gold when we caught this trio. But Entei always creeped me out a little bit. For those who not really, you know, the oldest Pokemon fans, there is a Pokemon movie called Pokemon Third Movie. Pretty sure that's what it's called, and it's focused around Entei, a little girl, and the unknown Pokemon. And in the first couple of scenes, I'm pretty sure this isn't going to give away anything for a movie that's like really, really old. Then again, you shouldn't spoil old movies too, because there's a lot of cool old movies that have really interesting plot twists. Anywho, this is not helping with the tangent, and why that psychic did a lot. Basically, unknowns take this child's dad. I don't know where they really put him. I assume he was... do not want Entei to wake up. But, I assume he was exploring the ruins of Alpha or whatever, and then he unleashes the unknown, and they transport him to a different dimension. And that really creeps me out, because that was like the first time, like, oh my gosh, these Pokemon just killed that guy. And it really freaked me out as a kid. I mean, keep in mind, I'm a pretty wimpy kid. Even still to this day, I can't watch a scary movie to save my life. Son of a gun, Entei. Thought we almost had it there. But, and that just really, I don't know, it just made me really not, I don't like Entei for that reason. I mean, Entei, keep in mind, wasn't the cause of those unknowns doing that. It was just what I, you know, associated the movie with, because he was the main legendary of that movie. And I found out very recently, actually, I was talking to my friend about it. I was like, yeah, wasn't that weird how those unknowns just killed that girl's dad? He's like, no, they come back at the end of the movie. And I'm like, oh, because, you know, I watched the movie like in the 3rd grade, middle of class. I think it's probably around this time too. That's actually kind of funny. I'm pretty sure we were about to go on Christmas break. And as you know, when you're about to go on Christmas break in the 3rd grade, you really ain't doing crap but eating popcorn and watching movies for 3 days. It's like daycare almost. But yeah, I don't know. Just a funny little story about Entei while we're capturing him for I think the 2nd time now. I mean, you could say like, okay, we're not going to catch these legendary Pokemon because I've already caught them in another series, but I still want to do it. I guess that's a little bit on the weird. Please. Oh my gosh. I know that's a little bit on the weird side, maybe. And so far, we've not gotten burned. So this is looking good. This is looking good. Entei, not really the most intimidating legendary Pokemon. In fact, of the trio, he's my least favorite. I'm like, oh, just a, you know, a fire Pokemon that walks on all fours. Arcanine Munch. Anyways, we need more Hypnosis. BP. Gotta mention that, because you guys can't see the bottom screen. I always forget that. I've contemplated using a layout a lot of the times, but at the end of the day, I mean, you know the moves I'm using, right? It says it in the dialogue, you know? I mean, I don't know. Some people swear by you should always show as much information on screen as possible when doing a Let's Play, and I can see why. But in this game, for instance, I really can't defend that mentality. I know that sounds really stupid. I can't defend that mentality. But, you know, I don't know. Oh my gosh, how long this is going to take. How many Ultra Balls do we even... Alright, we got a couple, but not a lot, man. Goodness, we're running out. I thought I could do this all in like 200 Ultra Balls, but yeah, Giratina kind of wasn't having that. Actually, I don't even think Giratina was the worst. I'm pretty sure Landorus was way worse than him. I had to cut out like 5 minutes of just straight Ultra Ball spamming, and oh my goodness, this is taking forever. Come on. Oh my god. Entei was captured, and man, I am not happy with these catch rates. I mean, I know Entei's kind of hard to catch and all, but still, that took far too long. Well, I got another Entei, even though I have a shiny one. Entei embodies the passion of magma. This Pokemon is thought to have been born in the eruptions of a volcano. It sends up a massive burst of fire that utterly consumes all that they touch. Yeah, he's kind of cool. Even though his design, I like it. I'll take it back. I'm sorry for knocking down Entei a little bit. But anywho, now I have to wait about 5 more minutes to go capture the last of the legendary beast trio. So I'll see you guys in a sec. And after waiting a little bit, we return to the trackless forest. And a cold air now fills the area with north winds. Neat. You can probably guess what we're gonna battle here next, or maybe you can't. Maybe you're brand new to the Pokemon series. If so, hi. How you doing? Hope you enjoy your stay, and also we're gonna capture Suicune. The third, arguably the most important, because it's the only Pokemon in a trio, similar to, Zapdos, Articuno, and Moltres, to get its own game. Realistically, I was thinking about that. I was like, whoa. That's like if one of the Reggies got his own game nowadays. I mean, forget you had mirror code. I thought you did something else. I was like, whoa, how did I do that much damage? That'd be a little insane. Let's just heal up real quick with a hyper potion now that I've done a little bit of shopping. But yeah, I was just like, okay, that's like a there's a Cabalion version. I don't know, that's just, when you think about the second generation though, unless they made a Celebi version, which I don't know if that would have sold very well with the male demographic at the time. Because, we're boys, we stupid. Something looks cute and cuddly, we're not very inclined to think it's also cool. So I don't know. But yeah, Suicune, pretty cool Pokemon. You got no complaints against it. It's good design, interesting. It's cool colors. I want to pet now, actually. I'm not the biggest Suicune fan. I still think Raikou is the coolest. Just because, I don't know, he's just it's so radically different than... Wow, that was a really strong crit, huh? So radically different than any other type of Pokemon at the time. And we didn't have a lot of electric types. Actually, no, how many electric types did we have? Pretty sure it was just Pikachu, Magneton, Zapdos. Yeah, and he wasn't really anything like Zapdos either. So I always used him a lot in Pokemon Stadium, so that's why I have a little connection with him. But Suicune, man, Suicune has a gigantic following. A lot of people really like this thing. They liked its story in Crystal, or lack thereof. It's kind of just, please. That is not cool, Suicune, but a lot of people like its, involvement with the whole story. I actually like the fan theory that, I don't think it's a fan theory. I don't think it's confirmed anywhere. But there's basically a Jolteon, a Flareon, and a... Gosh, what is the other Pokemon? I can't remember, son of a gun. The Eevee trio at the bottom. Actually, no, in the burnt tower before it was burnt, and basically they kind of got messed up and damaged. So Ho-Oh flies around, heals them all up, and now they're these super awesome, cool Pokemon from the ashes. They're legendary. Vaporeon, that was it. Sorry, I was thinking of Vaporain, but that does not sound right now, does it? No, it does not. And I like that whole theory. Just the whole, I don't know what you'd call it. I want to say it's almost Japanese inspired, but the please, oh my gosh, no. The whole designed area of, it's not Mahogany Town. What is that town called? And oh my gosh, I feel so stupid. I cannot remember. It's like my favorite town in the whole game. It has like the best music. But where the Burnt Tower is, by the way. Burnt Tower, and Tin Tower for that matter, 1,000 times cooler than the Whirlpool Islands. Just throwing that out there. You can disagree with me all you want, but where you capture Ho-Oh, at least in the newer games, is a whole heck of a lot cooler than when you captured Lugia. Just gotta throw that out there. I mean, a lot of people are like, dude, you talk crap a lot when you don't even... Lugia is a psychic type. That's your favorite type. Why? How can you defend Ho-Oh? Because Ho-Oh is a boss, and it was in the first episode of the anime. It was one of the first Pokemon I ever saw, and I will defend him to the end of time. Do not know why I'm getting so defensive about legendary Pokemon. I don't know. It's a very heated debate. Kyogre, Groudon, which one's cooler? Rayquaza, everyone knows that. Dummy. But the second gen didn't have that trio, you know, it just had the two. So people are divided very often. And come on, gold is better than silver. Everyone knows that. Silver is not as rare as gold. Look at the Olympics. Case closed. Gold version's the best, even though for whatever reason Silver actually sold a lot more. I found that very bizarre. I guess Heart Gold sounded kind of girly, but it really doesn't. I mean, come on. Look at Kingdom Hearts. Then again, if you did not know what Kingdom Hearts was about, would you play it like just based on the name? Probably not. Probably not. Man, this has been an interesting group of odd discussions. But I sure would love to get Suicune in the stinking Pokeball. Oh my gosh, I wasn't even paying attention. I was just literally just spamming the button on my 3DS. We got them all now, though. Hot diggity dang. Now this trio Pokemon does not really unlock anything else, but come on! They're the second generation. They're the best. Anyway, Suicune embodies the compassion of pure spring water. It runs around the land with gracefulness. This Pokemon has a power to purify dirty water. Wow, that is an extremely useful ability to have. It's a shame it's just gonna sit in my PC for the end of time. But that'll pretty much do it for this area. I actually kind of like it a lot. I don't know, for whatever reason, this track of land... Actually, no, all of them are really just peaceful, you know? I don't know. What am I talking about? I never know. I'm just a moron. Why do you continue to watch these videos? I mean, heck, I'd really... What the heck am I doing? I'm hitting the wrong buttons again. I like that you watch the videos. But I'm not... Oh my gosh. John, just land the Latios and do the outro. As I was saying, thank you all so much for listening to my pointless jabbering. It makes my day, and I hope I can make yours. And before this video gets even more sappy, I guess I'll see you guys in the next episode of Let's Play Pokemon Omega Ruby, where we track down another trio of legendary Pokemon. Bye.